Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Todd and Julie Chrisley fight to get friends out of prison. Reality stars Todd and Julie Chrisley are fighting to get their friends out of prison now that they have been pardoned. The duo was released at the end of May 2025 after serving more than 2 years behind bars. Now they want to help others, but what are they doing? Keep reading for more details. When Todd and Julie Chrisley were sent to jail for a combined total of 19 years, their daughter was ready to fight. Savannah Chrisley took to every platform and did whatever she could and had to in order to be heard. Fortunately, she had campaigned on behalf of President Donald Trump and tried to work closely with his camp. It was a success, and he ultimately pardoned Todd and Julie, having them released within 24 hours. It has been a whirlwind, but Todd spoke at a press conference a few days after his release. At the press conference, Todd spoke about the men he met and how supportive they were of him. Furthermore, he wanted to help free them and be their voice. Now it seems that Julie is on board with this advocacy and freedom mission. She shared a story about a fellow inmate who was 77 and was the sweetest lady. Yet if something did not happen to help her, she would die in prison. Julie added that she also met young women and mothers who had harsh sentences for small crimes. They were first-time offenders, and it made Julie Chrisley see that, even though she was released, she is not backing down. Todd Chrisley echoed how his wife felt and stated that he is on the visitors list for the men he left behind. He added that these young men deserve a second chance at life, especially since some of the things they are incarcerated for are now legal. They are committed to helping others achieve what they have, plus they have the platform to do so. Chrisley Knows Best fans are really happy for Todd and Julie Chrisley. They believe that they will be able to do incredible things and have learned from the experience. Many also agree that they will be proactive, and it does not hurt that everyone is watching them. They have to keep their promises because if they don't, it will be a major attack. That was the big hope, that they would not back down from fighting hard. I really pray they do some good with what they have learned and the people that they met. I just hope they follow through. Of course, some could not understand why Todd and Julie were free and felt they should serve more time. Additionally, they were unsure if they would hold up their end, but everyone will just have to wait and see. Do you believe that Todd and Julie Chrisley are committed to making a difference? Or are they just saying what they think people want to hear? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. In an unexpected twist to their ongoing legal saga, reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley, best known for their hit series Chrisley Knows Best, are turning their prison time into a purpose-driven mission. Now halfway through their own sentences for tax evasion and fraud, the Chrisleys have taken on a new role: advocates for prison reform, and more specifically, for the release of several close friends they believe are unjustly incarcerated. This new chapter in their lives is unfolding far from the lavish lifestyle viewers once saw on TV. The designer clothes, sprawling mansions, and perfectly curated family dinners have been replaced with prison uniforms, visitation rules, and early morning calls with attorneys and activists. But even behind bars, the Chrisleys aren't backing down from a challenge. They are digging deep into a cause they believe is bigger than their own redemption. According to sources close to the couple, Todd and Julie have become obsessed with the injustices they've seen firsthand. Prison changes people, one insider said. But for the Chrisleys, it's lit a fire. That fire has turned into a full-blown campaign to help secure the release of 3 of their friends. Individuals they claim have been wrongly sentenced or excessively punished for nonviolent offenses. At the heart of their mission is Darlene Ward, a former Atlanta-based real estate agent who was sentenced to 20 years for her role in a white-collar crime network. Darlene, who crossed paths with Todd through their shared profession long before either faced legal trouble, insists she was scapegoated in a deal orchestrated by her business partners. The Chrisleys believe her. From inside their respective prison facilities, they've rallied their legal teams to re-examine Darlene's case, requesting pro bono help from criminal justice reform organizations. In weekly phone calls, Todd, ever the charismatic figure, has been known to speak passionately about Darlene's case, calling her the latest victim in a system that punishes paper crimes with life-ruining sentences, while letting violent offenders walk free in half the time. Julie, whose quieter demeanor once served as a foil to Todd's TV bravado, has been just as active behind the scenes. Sources say she's been drafting letters to lawmakers and religious leaders, including Georgia's governor and even Pope Francis, asking them to review not only Darlene's case, but those of two other individuals. Marcus Hill, a former youth pastor doing 18 years for a questionable racketeering conviction, and Shannon Lee, a single mother sentenced to 15 years after unknowingly transporting narcotics in a car rented by her ex-boyfriend. What makes their advocacy even more intriguing is how much it mirrors their own legal journey. The Chrisleys have maintained their innocence since day one, claiming they were the victims of a vindictive ex-employee who manipulated financial records and missiled prosecutors. While courts found otherwise, their appeal is still pending, and their fight for justice, for themselves and now others, has turned them into unlikely voices for a system they once ignored. They know what it feels like to be stripped of your voice, said an anonymous family friend. They're using whatever's left of their platform to give others theirs back. Todd has taken to writing essays from prison, a collection he calls Grace from the Inside, detailing the emotional and psychological toll incarceration has taken on him. In one recently leaked letter, he wrote, "It's a strange thing to find purpose in a place designed to break you. But I see it clearly now. This was never just about us." The Chrisleys' children, Savannah and Chase, have also lent their voices to the cause. Savannah has used her social media platforms to share her parents' letters, launch petitions, and draw attention to the individual stories of those her parents are advocating for. "We've always been a family that fights for each other," she said in a recent interview. "Now we're fighting for others too." Their actions haven't gone unnoticed. Several prison reform organizations have started collaborating with the Chrisleys' legal team, citing their unique ability to bring public attention to often overlooked cases. Even a few members of Congress have reportedly acknowledged the couple's efforts in private conversations, seeing their transformation as an example of how personal suffering can lead to public service. Still, not everyone is convinced. Critics argue that the Chrisleys are leveraging their own criminal notoriety for attention or attempting to rewrite their narrative in a more sympathetic light. But those who know them personally insist that their efforts are genuine.